So I think if this team, going back to your whole point, Joe, looks ready to play, is scrappy in a couple games, they end up winning 6 games or 7 games, but you like the coaching of the team, you like the scheme development, but you look at it and go, man, the roster was kind of a letdown in areas that every fan sat here and said, man, I don't really like that part of the roster. Well, then the GM needs to kick it into high gear and fix a lot of that shit in year 2. And he'll get the opportunity to do that because he's a new GM. But I think that's how we will assess the season if that's what happens in 5 months from now and we're looking back at it.
Yep, you get your dog all fired up with.
She hears me like get angrier, and then she gets angry as well. It's a good support animal that has my back.
Very simple checklist in my mind, like no laying down, less penalties, play with tempo. Thank God Glenn said tempo 9,000 times in his mic'd up session. I do not want to see the play clock running down. Pet peeve. Less penalties, like we said. They will be better coached than back 9 Bob Sala's group by the last year, but it's got to be more than that, right? Like just being better than what you got from Sala and Ulbrich last year is a very low bar to clear.
Can you close games?
Yeah, like close the game. That'd be. Could you close a half without a turnover in the last 2 minutes of a half? Like you get to the half, they never get to the half.
No fail Mary.
I know they got Big Joe Berger in there now to help out Aaron Glenn, who got the shout out in the press conference. So I'm glad he was talking about game management. That's refreshing. And I'm glad they have 6 people in their analytics department. We're always also down to talk to anyone there. If anyone wants to hop on the pod, we always like to riff about that stuff.
It's very easy. Like there's things you could react from camp at and be like, this is an overreaction, or what this is, like we're buying in. And there are people that listen to this podcast that go, these guys are just way too optimistic. There are people that listen to this podcast that go, these guys are just, this is dark. Yeah, I feel hopeless. So that probably means we're in the middle, which is where you want to be for hosting a team-related podcast. Aaron Glenn has a clue. He really does. Like he has a good feel for the building. Honestly, his best skill, and the man is very talented when it comes to a lot of football things. He was a great player. He's been a very, very good scout, position coach, and coordinator. We'll see about head coach. His most important skill might be, I think he understands how to navigate Woody Johnson, which is working with an owner is a really important thing in all of sports and on every team, but it's especially important here. Like Aaron Glenn gets it. I'm not worried about that. But at the end of the day, it is a talent-based sport. And, there is going to be holes with this Jets team this year that are going to you have to coach around your holes. All the good coaches do it.